Hello everyone, welcome back here to another video here on Ryan Travels in London, and in today's video we are going to start a new episode called London's Circular Bus Routes. It's basically bus routes which do a big loop, kind of like the super loop, but it isn't a super loop, it's a regular prefix bus route which goes in a loop. And today we are going to be doing episode 1 of riding London's circular bus routes, the H9 and the H10. And you join me here at St. Mark's Hospital ready to ride the H9. We're going to be riding the H9 first and then riding the H10. Alright, now that you know what it is, let's get started. So here we are at the bus stop now at St. Mark's Hospital, stop HW, and both the H9 and H10 both stop here and they do a circular loop. And just here, this is the H9 map here, this is the map of the H9, and this is the H10 map here. This is the map of the H10. So the H9 starts here at St. Mark's Hospital and comes back to the same place, and the H10 starts at St. Mark's Hospital and comes back here to the same place. But these two different bus routes are to get you to your destination faster and quicker as soon as possible. Like for example here, if you wanted to try to get to Kenton, if you wanted to get to Kenton on the H9, it'll take you 7 minutes to get to Kenton station. But to get to Kenton station, if you try to get the H10, it'll take you 70 minutes to get to Kenton station. An hour and 10 minutes, much longer. So, and that's why they have these two different bus routes here so that you can get to your journey and places much faster. And here's the map diagram just here. The map diagram, I'm going to show you the map diagram, buses from Northwick Park Hospital and Kenton for the H9 and H10. So we start here and then we go round. Back round, all the way back here into St. Mark's Hospital. Alright, so the map diagram for the H9 and H10 circular bus routes, the map diagram will appear on screen here. And as you can see on the screen just there is the map diagram of the H9 and H10. It's basically a circular service. And we're going to be doing this in episodes, starting here with the H9 and H10, then moving on to H18, H19, and then moving on to the H2, and then moving on to R5 and R10. We're going to do the H9 and H10 route today, but we're first going to have to wait for the H9. A bus is right here, but it's the H10. And that's the second route we're going to be riding later on. But we're going to be riding the H9 first. The H9 is now here, and the H10 is just leaving. And this is the H9 just here. And we are going to be riding this bus. H9. So we are now on the H9, ready to start our journey. So we are now on the H9, ready to start our journey on this bus. And this is the seat maquette I'm sitting on. since this is the first bus, this is the seat maquette I'm sitting on, the first bus maquette. Anyways, we are now on the H9, ready to start our journey. So we are now trying to get ready on our journey. It's now time to start on the H9. Alright, so we are now going to be riding the H9. We started at Northwood Park Hospital and we are going back to Northwood Park Hospital. We are doing a big circle. It's not the super loop, but it is a big loop. And here's some history of the H9 and H10 bus route. When this bus route first got introduced, when these routes first got introduced, they were minibus services to see if the routes would get used, and these routes got used when they were first minibus services. Nowadays, they're just dual doors Enviro 200 EVs. But when the Enviro 200 EVs run out of battery, or when their battery dies, occasionally E200s and E200 MMCs do also operate the route. But if you're waiting at the bus stop and looking at it on countdown, it says that all buses are going to Northwood Park Hospital. A picture might appear on the screen here, I'm not sure, but it looks like, by the looks of it, no buses are leaving Northwood Park Hospital. They all say Northwood Park Hospital as if they're going to Northwood Park Hospital. I'm going to Northwood Park Hospital. I'm coming from Northwood Park Hospital to go to Northwood Park Hospital, even though I was already in Northwood Park Hospital. That's a bit confusing, I know.
H9 to Northwood Park Hospital.
We are now at Kenton Station.
9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
And your map and facts will appear on screen here. This is the map for bus route H9. Bus route H9 runs between St Mark's Hospital and St Mark's Hospital. It goes through places such as Kenton Station, Harrow and Wealdstone Station, North Harrow Station, Rayners Lane Station, South Harrow Station, Harrow Bus Station and St Mark's Hospital. Now that we've done the map for bus route H9, it's time to do the map for bus route H10. And this is the map for bus route H10. Bus route H10 runs between St Mark's Hospital and St Mark's Hospital. It goes through places such as Harrow Bus Station, South Harrow Station, Rayners Lane Station, North Harrow Station, Harrow and Wealdstone Station, Kenton Station and St Mark's Hospital. Now that we've done the maps for bus route H9 and H10, it's time to do the facts of bus route H9 and H10. And these are the facts of bus route H9 and H10. Bus route H9 and H10 is a circular bus route. Bus route H9 and H10 uses Enviro 200, Enviro 200 MMC and Enviro 200 EVs. Bus route H9 and H10 is operated by First Bus. Bus route H9 and H10 has a frequency of every 7 to 10 minutes. Bus route H9 and H10 has a PVR of 9 buses running on the route. Let's go back to the video. and there's Kenton Station just there. So yeah, since we took the H9, it did take 7 minutes, but if you were trying to take the H10 back round to Kenton Station, it would have taken 77 minutes. That's so much longer. So these routes are designed to get to your places quick, and since they're circular, they're not really designed to travel between start to finish. But if you really wanted to travel in a circle, in a whole big circle around
Please
Harrow,
hold on to the handrails when the bus is moving.
then you can do that.
H9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
And these buses also have USB charging, additional features. You can charge your phone and travel on the bus. And this bus is one of those camera mirror buses, as there's a camera inside the driver's cab. And yeah, it's much safer to use camera mirrors on modern buses. Anyways, let's continue with the journey. And when the bus routes H9 and H10 first got introduced, they originally used to run between Harrow bus station and Harrow bus station. They used to do that, and they used to do a loop around Northwood Park station. They don't do that anymore, and instead the H18 and H19 currently do that loop around the Northwood Park station. But yes, a long time ago, these bus routes used to go to and terminate at Harrow bus station, and they've just removed that loop around around the Northwood Park station bit. But to get to Northwood Park station, you can do that on the H18 and H19 routes. And yeah, so far so good. I'm enjoying it so far on this circular bus route H9 and H10. Let's continue with the journey. And here are your CCTV camera screens. And there's a H10 going the other way.
H9 to Northwick Park Hospital. Kings Hill Avenue. Please hold on to the handrails when the bus is moving. Harrow and Wealdstone Station.
We are now at Harrow and Wealdstone Station. And there's Harrow and Wealdstone Station just out the front window.
H9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
We are now at North Harrow Station. And there's North Harrow Station just there.
Please hold on to the handrails when the bus is moving. H9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
Fun fact, North Harrow Station is actually the halfway point for both the H9 and H10 bus routes, and the driver changes do happen at North Harrow. Since it is the halfway point of the route, we've already gone halfway. Let's continue with the journey. Rayners Lane Station.
Rayners Lane Station. Northwick Park Hospital.
So the H9's got a PVR of 9 buses and the H10's got a PVR of 9 buses. So altogether, the circular routes, both of them, altogether, there are 18 buses. 18 buses on all, yeah. And we've now just departed Rayners Lane. We're doing good progress with the journey so far. We are now at South Harrow Station. We are now at Harrow Bus Station. And there's Harrow Bus Station just there.
Please hold on to the handrails when the bus is moving. Harrow Bus Station. H9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
Harrow on the Hill Station.
Sorry, can you carry on? Sorry.
Next one.
Next one, please.
H9 to Northwick Park Hospital.
We are now almost back at Northwick Park Hospital. We've almost done the full circle. And after we get off the H9, after we get off this bus, we're gonna get off the H10 and see what the circular is like and opposite on the H10. Let's continue with the journey back round to St Mark's Hospital. We are now just circling
Northwick
inside.
Park Hospital, A&E department.
We are now just circling inside the Northwood Park Hospital.
Mark's Hospital.
We are now at St Mark's Hospital, the last stop of the route. Let's press the bell to get off the bus at the next stop. We started here at St Mark's Hospital and now we're going to be ending here at St Mark's Hospital and ready to take the H10 next.
Thank you, driver.
Just completed the full journey. And there's our bus over there. We are now going to get the H10 back round. I'm not going to be filming this much, but yes. Let's take the H10 now.
Thank you.
We are now on the H10 going back round the opposite way. We are now leaving St Mark's Hospital to come back to St Mark's Hospital in the next 75 minutes.
Central Harrison. Central Harrison.
So everything I said about H9 also applies with H10, and yes, so everything I said about H9, the information about H9 is also the opposite on the H10. So all the history and facts I said about the H9 is exactly the same thing for the
Gating Road.
H10. And yes, I'm not going to be filming this journey this much. I'm not going to film it that much, but we will be riding it. But I'm not going to like film like all of it. I'll film a few things along the way though, but not a long film. Anyways, sit back, relax and enjoy your video on the circular bus route H9 and H10. We are now at Harrow bus station, and there's Harrow on the Hill station just there, and Harrow bus station.
H10 to Northwick Park Hospital.
We are now at South Harrow station, and there's South Harrow bus station and South Harrow station just here.
Lane Station.
We are now at Rayners Lane station. It's raining now outside the windows, so we've got the windshield wipers. We are now at North Harrow station.
To Northwick Park Hospital.
We are now at Harrow and Wealdstone station.
H10 to Northwick Park Hospital.
We are now at Kenton station.
H10 to Northwick Park Hospital.
We've nearly done the full loop. Anyways, let's continue up to the last stop. We are now back at St Mark's Hospital, the end of the route. Let's press the bell to get off the bus at the next stop.
St Mark's Hospital.
now off the H10. Alright, so we have done episode 1 of London's circular bus routes H9 and H10. We have really ridden in both directions, in both bus routes, the whole circular of Harrow on the H9 and H10. Anyways, this is episode 1. More episodes will to come in the future, but till then, I hope you did like this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.